Hello, and welcome back. Let's see what's happening in the world today. Kevin McCarthy ousted as House Speaker. In a historic move, a group of Republicans in the US House of Representatives removed Speaker Kevin McCarthy in a 216 to 210 vote, signaling party division and causing chaos shortly after narrowly avoiding a government shutdown. McCarthy, who relied on Democratic vote to pass a spending bill, will not seek another term as Speaker. Representative Matt Gaetz led the rebellion, calling McCarthy a creature of the swamp. The House will remain without a leader for at least a week, with plans to discuss potential successors on October 10th and hold a vote on October 11th. This turmoil leaves legislative activity in limbo, with another shutdown deadline looming in November 17. Democrats opted not to save McCarthy, leaving the House in uncharted waters. What an interesting development. It seems McCarthy, being a Republican, betrayed the Republican Party when he made a side deal with the Democrats last week, and now this is the consequence he's facing. Let's see how they deal with this problem, considering another shutdown is looming on November 17. Moving on. Typhoon Kainu grinds towards Taiwan. Typhoon Kainu is expected to make landfall on Taiwan's southeastern coast near the city of Taitung on Thursday morning as a Category 3 typhoon, bringing heavy rain and winds, causing the cancellation of more than 100 flights, as well as suspension of work and schools. The heaviest rain will fall along mountainous and sparsely populated parts of Pingtung County in the south and the east coast counties of Taitung and Huailin, but the typhoon will also affect the major southern port of Kaohsiung. After passing through Taiwan, the typhoon will head towards southern China's Guangdong and Fujian provinces and then Hong Kong, where it is likely to weaken further to become a tropical storm. Hopefully people can get out of the way of this typhoon as soon as possible. Early warnings is very important, and please stay safe out there. Next, China censors Tiananmen image of athletes hugging. Chinese social media censored a photo of two female Chinese athletes embracing each other after a 100-meter hurdles race at the Asian Games, due to the race numbers of Lin Yuwei and Wu Yanni forming 64, a common allusion to the Tiananmen Square massacre that remains a taboo topic in China. The incident in 1989 saw troops shoot dead hundreds of pro-democracy protesters in Beijing, and discussions of it are routinely scrubbed from the internet by authorities. While posts including the photo were replaced with grey squares, some Chinese news articles still show the photo of the two athletes. This is a clear indication of how weak and sad China's authorities are, such that they will be censoring everything under the sun just because they are trying to deny something that actually took place and happened that the whole world knows. But somehow, that's how China deals with its problem. Just censor maximum. Oh well, moving on. Pakistan orders Afghan asylum seekers out of the country by November. Pakistan's government has ordered all unauthorized Afghan asylum seekers, an estimated 1.7 million people, to leave the country by November. The Interior Minister of Pakistan, Sarfraz Bugti, announced the crackdown order on illegal Afghans on Tuesday, citing the spike in militant attacks along the two countries' border this year as a reason. The right to seek refuge in a foreign country is enshrined in international law, but Pakistan has taken in hundreds of thousands of Afghan refugees, particularly since the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in 2021. About 1.3 million Afghans are registered as refugees, while another 880,000 have received the legal status to remain, according to the UN. However, another 1.7 million people are in the country illegally, claimed Mr. Bukti. Let's hope they can resolve this situation peacefully, because I'm sure these 1.7 million people who are in the country illegally actually would like to seek asylum, considering the Taliban's not really very fair in the way they run their country. Let's hope Pakistan makes the right decision in time to come. Last news of the day. Judge rejects SEC's motion to file an appeal against Ripple's ruling. A US District Court Judge, Annalisa Torres, has rejected the SEC's motion to appeal its loss against Ripple Labs, the company responsible for issuing the XRP token. The judge denied the SEC's motion, claiming that the regulators failed to meet its burden to show that there were controlling questions of law or that there was substantial grounds for difference in opinions on the matter. The decision isn't an outright loss for the regulator, as Judge Torres scheduled a trial for April 23, 2024 to address the remaining issues in the matter. Following Torres' ruling in July, many crypto firms said they would release the token or explore doing so in the future. This is an interesting update in the crypto space. Looks like a judge is actually siding with the cryptocurrency as opposed to the SEC. Sometimes I wonder if there's actual independence in the justice system within the US, and it's news like this that makes me think maybe there is, Unfortunately, it's very hard to tell considering the amount of misuse of lawfare within the current environment that we live in. Let's hope everything plays out well in times to come. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.